What's up, Coach here? We're gonna look at your suspension trainer, how to get it set up, how to use it effectively wherever you are, and how to pack it back up at the end. First things first, you're just gonna open your bag and pull out your strap. All right, so we've got these conveniently packed for you with all your bands and straps all put into one piece. You know, it's nice and rolled up so it'll fit in that pack together. I'm gonna unroll it. We're gonna take a look at what we got, okay? So you always wanna find your anchor strap, which is here at the top. You notice we got your 3 rubber bands, your Ultra Mini, which is the small orange band right here, your mini band, the red band, and then your regular band, the larger orange band. And they're all clipped in the carabiner here at the top. You get a key that's also going to be in your pack. It's just a nice little hex key that you use, an Allen wrench, to put in there and unscrew the screw. I like to just keep it unscrewed. It's easy now. It's got a spring in there. It's going to stay on, okay? And then you want to find your spot. I got us outside because generally when I'm on vacation or traveling, I'm either going to do this in a door, which we'll show you in a few minutes, or I like to go outside and get live and in action. And out here we got a little wind today. It's making it real, okay? So what we're going to do is I found a tree here with a limb just high enough. That's kind of the easiest spot to do it. You're just going to go over the limb. Watch your head because this little piece of metal is real. And if you can, you get 2 wraps of the metal, of the tree. And then you will latch that bad boy in right there, okay? Generally it'll be about 7 to 8 feet up, all right? So now we're gonna take a look at how to adjust your straps. Straps either have buttons like this or little levers that fold. To lower the straps, you hold both of them at the same time, push the buttons, and pull firmly all the way down. You wanna make sure the strap is even at the top once you get them down. This will give you a nice vantage point if they're even and the straps are even at the bottom. And when they are long, as they are now, you want about 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Okay, to raise the straps, you raise them one at a time. You push that lever again, you grab the tab and you pull it up. And that's gonna be halfway up or a single pull. Now we're gonna go double pull, double high. So I grab the front strap, notice there's 2. The one in front, push the button, I pull that all the way up as well. So I'm gonna get both straps double high. These are nice and easy to manipulate. Sometimes you gotta really push in when they're new and fresh, and you gotta pull to get it up, all right? So now I've got both straps double high for my pull-ups, chin-up variations, and then I'll push both buttons again to lower them back down. Notice I've got the rubber bands secured to the strap again in the anchor. I can do my tricep extensions from there. You'll have some face pull exercises to do as well. Those are nice and firmly in there. You can also press your carabiner if you've got it in there appropriately, and you can easily take out one of those rubber bands, and now you'll be able to use it for your curl variations, boom, boom, and your pull aparts, and anything else you're asked to do. A lot of times, depending on what's coming up in the workout, I'll go ahead and get those rubber bands out, and I'll just have them set out, okay? Also, I'll put a piece of a towel or something down on the ground because there's different exercises we do as you move forward in the workout that may have you getting down and up off the ground, and boom, rubber bands back up, okay? So we're gonna show you how to attach this to a tree by going around the trunk next. All right, so Coach here, now we're gonna look at how to attach the strap in a vertical position. And we went over that limb that was coming out. It's a great way to do it. You can secure it to a vertical position as well. It's about finding the right width of the tree and making sure that you've got a sturdy tree. So I always give it a bit of a shake and a good tug once it gets secure. I like the anchor that has stitching upon it because if I need to, I can cinch this thing just right by choosing an individual spot. But remember, you need that strap of a certain height. So when I cinch it to a tree, I'll usually reach up, I'll come around, one big go, I'll go above the strap, I'll also come back around under the strap, and then I will try to get in, if I can, on the metal, okay? So I just lucked out because I've been searching trees out for freaking 15 years. I know what I'm looking for. And now I'm secure, and it's not gonna slide because when you double wrap it like that, it locks on the tree, and you can put your body on that thing and it's not going anywhere, all right? I'll do it, I'll Tarzan. So from there, I'm gonna take this off and show you that you can also do one less wrap and go long into the actual thread here, okay? Now, it's gonna slide unless you give it a good tug. And now, because I've still got a double wrap at the top, it stays stationary, all right? But you got to get at least the double wrap in to keep it stationary. And the other thing that you can do on a little larger pole, I'm going to show you in 1 second after I get her down. Let's go take a look. Because this is Fitness Anywhere, I will work out in their cars. I'm just being silly, but the truth is, I have worked out just about anywhere over the years. You can go in the the underside of a beach house where you have those large pillars that are square and attach around there. It's all about finding the best spot with some space around. So obviously I wouldn't be here with the car, but what I wanted to show you on this one is, since this is bigger around, a lot of times with something bigger around, finding the tree that's exactly the circumference of this, kind of hard out here with the trees we have to choose from. But what I'll do with something like this is I'll try to get up high enough and then get it tight enough using the close enough stitch, okay? So I'm going to try to get in the last possible stitch I can on here. Oh, I'm going over the top. There we go. Now, that thing isn't ultra secure. It can slide down, but if I'm leaning back, it's going to be good. And then if I'm coming out for the pull-up variation from an angle, it's going to stay as well. I just got to make sure, because the width of that strap, that I'm close enough to the safety point. If I'm way down here, she's going to slide. That's just too much space that I put in there. So if I secure it like this, it'll fall right down once I start tugging on it, all right? So I gotta make sure that I can't get a hand in there. Whatever you do, you wanna pull it tight enough that you can't slide your hand up beneath it, and then because of the way this is made, it won't slide down, okay? You definitely wanna check it as you go. You're doing some of this stuff once you get out there at your own risk because you're picking your own tree or pole. So use some common sense and tug on it a few times and make sure in between sets, and then you can reposition and slide it when you need it. Now let's go look at the door anchor. All right, folks, so now we're gonna look at the door anchor option, and this is probably the most realistic option if you're not the get outside wild man or woman like myself, wild person. So here we go. Now I got the straps long again, and I found the door anchor attachment. It's kind of a little sandbag or mat bag, attaches to a strap. I'm gonna open the door, all right? And this is a door, and this is particular that closes in. You generally wanna find a door that closes in. Now I will say in hotels, the big security door, that's the main door to your hotel, you can use that door too, though it opens into you, they're big thick doors, and you can close it, and then you can lock it and latch it twice so this thing won't pop through on you, which I've never had one pop through for me. So open the door, thread that through to the other side of the top of the door, and then just close the door secure. And now, my straps be hung, okay? So the deal is, you're going to, again, test it real good. The only drawback to putting straps in a door is that it's not really super high, so you can't go ultra long. And when you pull them up for pull-ups, you're really gonna be sitting on the floor. I'll go ahead and, again, use my button. I'll slide them up to double high. And now, you'll see what I'm talking about. Notice, for the pull-up variation here, I don't have a lot of room. I gotta go low, but I can still get in to that nice, tight pull-up position and get it done. So, we've gotten out, we've gotten wild, we've showed you how to adjust the straps. We can hang them on a tree, we can wrap them around a tree, we can put them in a door. You can get it done no matter what you get, no matter where you go, what you do. You got lifestyle with you, one rep at a time. Let's see how to pack these straps. All right, so now we're gonna talk about packing that strap. This is probably the hardest thing you'll do in the whole workout. First things first, you get all the rubber bands laid down and to get the handles placed together. So I like to just put both handles tight together, okay? Make sure everything's nice and straight. I'll lay it out. And then I roll that up, trying to keep that nice and tight there. Get it all rolled up, keeping it as one. Once you get down to this part where the door anchor is, you're gonna use the rubber bands. You're gonna try to remove, sticks, roll it up, roll those rubber bands over too, trying to keep all of this in a nice, concise little knot, okay? That's probably the hardest part, is getting it in that knot. Then you're gonna take your bag and you're just gonna eke it into the bag a little bit. The cool thing I like about this is, I mean, you got an entire gem in this bag right here. I mean, it is legit and awesome. That's why I attach the rubber bands to the carabiner as well, because I feel like it makes it easier to pack as you roll it up. It might come undone a little bit, but you've already got most of it in the bag. Then you just make sure you got it in, pull that strap nice and tight, and you're packed, ready to go. One rep at a time. You got this. Be well.